30,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. And the coverage passes an early test. They've got somebody there to knock it away, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Red on red.
First carry now. This is Bashal to And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time since 2006, we've got a running back who's reached 20 touchdowns in a single season. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, on with Barkley. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. He takes this forward on the roll to about the 39. Travis Hunter making that play.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll go. Hurts. Throw is caught by the back. And that one couldn't have gone much worse, Brock. Handed a big loss on a completed 4th down pass. They're going to turn this over. 1st and 10 from the 32. Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. His first throw is an interception. And the Eagles are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
They'll go for the gun with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. He got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
23.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, go, so high. 11.
First down throw, Lawrence. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
11, Agate.
Second down, give to 2. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Danger.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So second down coming up.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Caught quick right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to the link right after this. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Tu'u headed left. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
He finds him right side. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Completes another one to Thomas. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. The play goes nowhere.
To the 3 after that last play. It's third and goal.
Rip, 23. Safe right.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. This is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on fourth and goal.
Great job. Go, let's go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Hurts. Gets his running back. And he's brought down after a short game.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third?
180, 180.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Picked up at the 38. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
11, 11. Done. They play hot. All right, here we go. Done. Red.
On the give, it's Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
These are 24. Done. They play hot. 11, hang it. Sink right. 11, hang it. 11, 11. 11, hang it.
Now Lawrence. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go. 13 loose. Hey, stop. Go. Sink right open.
Here he goes, third and long. All in left side. This gets the first and more. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. They'll come up on first and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. He'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Keely Ringo making the play.
So that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Go. Let's go. Hey, Ginger, sink right. Here we go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Hand off to Tootin. And they take this in for the score. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He throws a bullet to the center, brought in inside the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Lewis Seen. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He rolls to his right. He takes it himself.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. Completed left side to Smith. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down throwing for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. And again, here's Hurts. Intercepted in the end zone. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Jaguars watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. It's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Inside give here for Tootin. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Offensive line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. A lot of mess on the move here. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. They go to Barkley again. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Jags loading up the secondary on this 3rd down. They've got 6 DBs out there. 3rd and long for him here. He finds Brown right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They've got first down here from the 36. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He put everything he's got behind it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's loaded another one up. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
I think that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go. 30 left. Here we go.
They go play action. Lawrence. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. They will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Tootin on first and 10. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down.
These are 24.
They'll go again here with Tootin. Here he goes again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a third-quarter lead.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead.
Eagles 24.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Hurts to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And now they face second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Let's get to that wide complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Hurts trying again on second down. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. It's Hurts once again. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And it's going to be second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Hits him on the out route. And they take him down right along the 30.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Hurts yet again. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. Elliott connects there. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is our last play of the quarter.
Hey, Soko.
Shooting with it. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Lawrence looking to throw. Here's a screen for Tootin. Past midfield to the 45. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
And the 7-yard line.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, son. Take right open.
Drawing up the design keeper. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Working quickly here.
The 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Lawrence working from the gun. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead to 7.
Jacksonville.
Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. The play fake now hurts to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. On the ground, Tootin. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Lawrence throwing here. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, go! Son, it's hot. Hey, I'm going. 13, move. 11. 11, Agate. Go.
He's back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Drive play straight ahead. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Hurts setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
9 yards. And an Eagles first down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles 8 points behind. All set to go now from the 35. Barkley trying this up the gut. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. This one loses yards.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10.
Great, set. Hey! Yanni!
He'll look to throw it. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Great.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Tiger Hornet. Trimmer. Kyle left Yanni. Man.
Throwing now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Hey, Phil.
Here he is to throw. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breath. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. This is caught. And he's in for the 2-point conversion. And near the tail end of this game, we are all tied up. Woo, crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie, for now at least. It looks like they have saved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the 2-point conversion. Now defense got to respond to send this game to overtime.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Kill!
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he brings the tie. That should win him this game. Wrong touchdown.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Put the body on the line for his team. And they're going to touch him down as they line up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Great. Crowd love Yeti. Trimmer. Man. Crowd love Yeti. That's right. Delta.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars come up with the interception that clinches the win. For the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Philadelphia.